The Tin Man. This is the mini-series even on the Sci-Fi Channel, based Wizard of Oz, of course. Um, yeah, I'm doing this video series um, to kind of do some Wizard of Oz reviews related to Wicked. I did a book review of the book that the play is based on, which also, movies based on. I last year I reviewed Return to Oz, The Muppets Wizard of Oz, and I reviewed Oz the Great and Powerful, and of course talked about the original Wizard of Oz in a video. So I'm kind of doing with some more unique ones like this Tin Man series, and next week I'll be doing The Wiz. So stay tuned for that. I'd never seen this before. I didn't even know this was a thing until recently. This is a series that is like a weird, twisted take on Wizard of Oz. Um, it's very odd, and it's like a 3 episode miniseries. And I really don't like this series. First of all, this series is really ugly. It is a made for TV miniseries. And really, just the idea of doing Wizard of Oz on a made for TV budget, it's not really something I think that's very plausible. I mean, I guess the closest you can get is something like Once Upon a Time. They adapt those Disney fairy tales. But even I don't know much about that show, so I'm just guessing. But for the most part, this show is very ugly looking. The CGI is very ugly. It has a weirdly stacked cast. Like the lead is Zoe Deschanel, who makes a very bad Dorothy character. Um, I mean, she's not Dorothy, but she is Dorothy in a way. You got Alan Cumming in here, Neil McDuff, and Richard Dreyfuss. Some of them have good roles in here, but most of them are just like very flat. It's a very wooden story with not really much intrigue. To me, like I don't really get why people got really into this when it came out, because this was like the Sci-Fi Channel's like highest viewed program for a long time. Which watching this now, you can't really imagine why, because I'm sure it didn't look as bad as it does now, but still doesn't. I still couldn't imagine this ever really looking that great. The story just is really not that interesting. It's also weird this is called the Tin Man, because the Tin Man is not really the main focus of a lot of this in the way you would think. And just none of it's fun. Wizard of Oz, the main thing is like it's supposed to be fun, but most of this miniseries is like a lot of grays, a lot of browns, a lot of muted colors. Uh, and it's just like, no, I'm not interested. So, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really care for this. Some people did, I guess, but I definitely did not care for it. But we will definitely be talking about The Wiz next week, which I'm sure I will have a lot more positive thoughts about. Even though I've never seen it before, but I'm sure hopefully both these reviews aren't negative. It's always kind of lame when you're doing a review series for movies you're excited about and you just do the negative reviews only.